Hello and welcome to my first festive video of the season. It's my first Christmassy vlog and I'm really excited for it. I'm so excited for Christmas this year. Right as I've decided to start filming this video, Teddy has decided to start snoring really loudly. So if you can hear snoring in the background, it is Teddy. And there is literally nothing I can do about it. Other than not film right now, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to crack on. I've also got a bit of a cold, so please excuse my croaky voice and my coughing. It's kind of one of those really annoying colds where every time I talk I need to cough, which is not ideal for vlogging and talking to a camera constantly. But I really wanted to film this video. I've got loads and loads of videos I want to get filmed over the next couple of months in the lead up to Christmas. Well, it's like mid-November now, so only about 5-6 weeks to be honest until Christmas. So I need to get cracking with them, and I'm starting today's video, the first festive video. It's going to be a haul of all the sort of festive things I've bought in preparation for getting ready for Christmas. So we're talking decorations, we're talking December boxes for children, and like advent calendars and festive days out, like bits to go with that, just all that kind of good stuff. A few gifts as well that I picked up that I kind of just wanted to show them, or like random gifts for people. I'm going to do a separate video of everything I've got Luca because I've got so much for Luca. So yeah, I'm going to do a completely separate video on that. But yeah, today is all the like Christmassy bits I've been picking up ready for December 1st. Okay, what am I going to start with? I'm going to start with decorations, I think. So I finally bought a new tree, which is really exciting because I brought the last tree we had home with me from Hertfordshire, and I'd had it for a good few years there, and it was just really old. It was half broken, but last year with the wedding we kind of weren't spending unnecessarily at all. So the Christmas tree had to make it through last year. And it was one of the top things on my list for this year that I was going to buy when the wedding was over. So we've got a brand new Christmas tree. It's a pre-lit one, which I'm super excited about because wrapping those lights around the tree is just one of those jobs I will never enjoy. So now it's literally going to be set it up, stick the decorations on, and we're done. And as part of having a new tree, I kind of wanted a whole new set of decorations for it. We're obviously going to have some, I'm sure, that I'll want to keep when we get them down from the attic, but all the kind of everyday baubles and things I want rid of. And so I've just been picking up baubles and little decorations here and there when I've seen them. And I've amassed quite a lot, so I'm going to start with those because I'm really excited to show them. The first two I'm going to show you were the first ones I picked up. I actually picked these up from Dunelm, and it's a little Santa's mailbox, little posty letters to Santa box there, and a little train. So anyone with a little boy will know how much little boys love trains. So I saw this and I just knew I had to get this because Luca's gonna love it. And I should say my theme, if you can call it a theme, is just like childhood joy. So when I was growing up, I just remember the decorations were so colourful and bright. And honestly, we had like streamers that were just made from like this tinsel stuff and just like disco balls of tinsel hanging from the ceiling. And I loved it so much. We had multicoloured lights on the tree and everything was just bright, and by these days, garish probably, but God, I loved it so much. And I just think in the years where I have young children, I want to do that for them. So there is no set theme here. There's no aesthetic theme. I've just gone for colourful, for cute, for fun, for bright, for joy, just anything that I think will bring a smile to our faces and that Luca will like and that's colourful and is just gonna bring lots of joy. So that is the theme. First couple of decorations were from Dunelm. Just checking if the prices are on them. So they were both £2 each, which I don't think is bad in this climate. Like, everything's extortionate, isn't it? So I actually think £2 for good sized little wooden ornaments is pretty decent. The next ones I picked up were from B&M, and Luca, for the best part of this year, nothing to do with Christmas, has been obsessed with the gingerbread man story. So there's like a BBC Philharmonic version of the gingerbread man on BBC iPlayer, and he loves watching that. So I couldn't resist picking up this little plastic gingerbread man and this plastic gingerbread house for the tree. So they are both from Home Bargains. The gingerbread man was £1.29, and so is the house, £1.29 each. They are plastic, but they're actually better with young children because they're going to be very hard wearing and not going to smash or break. Next, I paid a visit to Primark Home because Primark Home are just like one of the it places for Christmas decor at the moment, it seems. And I found some really, really cute decorations there. I got this ceramic Rudolph, which I really love. I think he's super cute. He's quite fragile, so not ideal in that sense, but really cute. He was £2. Then we've got this candy cane, and is that like mistletoe, holly, little candy canes, and this is like all jewels. I don't know how well you can tell, but it's like plush and all bedazzled. It's really lovely. This was £3, so on the pricier side, but I think to look at it you would think that it would be. And then I picked up this really cute snowman. Look at him, he just looks happy. And he was £3.50, so we're getting more expensive by the decoration. And the last one I think from Primark was this Santa Claus, which I just loved how like round and Santa-y was, to be honest. I just think that's such a great Santa. And he was £2.50, and he's made of like tin or something, like, you know, the metal that you would have outdoor ornaments made of. That's what he's made of. So most of them, everything except for my little Rudolph, I feel like is hard wearing enough for Luca to play with. The next couple are from Tesco. So I got this really gorgeous I keep saying mistletoe, but that's holly, right? Holly bauble. It's quite traditional. It actually opens. I have no idea why or what the purpose of that is, but I just thought that was quite glamorous. Brings a bit of sophistication to my tree, and it was £2.50. And then I got this little like dancing fairy princess. I'm not sure what she is, but I just thought she was really sweet and reminiscent of my childhood and the sort of stuff we'd have on the tree. And when I saw her, I could really picture my mum picking her up, so that's kind of what made me buy her. And I can't see prices on Tesco, but I think the Tesco decorations were definitely pricier than the rest. I think these were probably about £3.50. And then the next pack I picked up is from Asda. I've literally been all around the town, and it's a 4-pack of these little fluffy reindeer, which I just thought was super cute. And yeah, he's got a little acorn for his tail, and I just love stuff like this. So that was in a 4-pack and that was actually £8. So I mean, £2 a piece isn't too bad, but £8 for a pack of baubles. But yeah, I'm just looking at them all together. I'm looking at them together for the first time, and obviously to like pad out the rest of the tree I'm gonna need kind of like normal baubles, but I'm gonna see what I've got left first from like last year's lot, and then see if I need to buy some more. But that's not everything actually. I've got one more thing I've just almost missed. Got these from Home Bargains for, I don't know, there's not a price on, but I really don't think this was much at all. I think this was between £2 and £3. And it's a pack of 14 hanging bells. Now, I've never had bells on a Christmas tree before, but I just thought they were really festive. I don't know why bells are festive, sleigh bells, but I just thought they were really nice. And actually, to be honest, 14 of those, that's going to be quite a good padding out thing. So yeah, 14 little red bells. There's quite a lot of red actually, which I don't think I've ever had a lot of red on a Christmas tree. But that's okay. It's a very festive colour. And then the last thing for the tree I've got at the moment is I just picked up some chocolate baubles from Home Bargains, because that was one of my absolute favourite things. I still remember like being excited to take a chocolate decoration off the tree and eat it. So again, it's just these little touches that I really want to make sure I include for Luca, now that he's like old enough to enjoy all this stuff and to remember it, hopefully. So that's all my tree decorations. I then picked up a bunch of little chocolates. Two of them, so these two are from Aldi. So we've got little chocolate sprouts and little chocolate puddings. And these are from Home Bargains. We've got chocolate Santas and chocolate snowmen. And the idea is I've got a fill your own advent calendar for Luca. And it's like a train, but the drawers aren't very big. So I originally bought these knowing that these will fit in, because these are like what I put in last year. Then I saw these in Home Bargains and I thought I'd get them and see if some of them will fit in. But if they won't, I'll pop them in, like probably one in his stocking and one in his December box. So that's all of that. And then decor wise, I haven't picked up a huge amount yet because I still don't want to go overboard. I keep having to remind myself that I've got years to build up stuff, and yes, I really want a wreath on the front door and I really want a garland going down the stairs and lights everywhere, but it all adds up and I feel like I need to build on each thing each year. So I've focused on the tree this year, and yeah, I'm kind of reining myself in, which is rare for me, but just making sure that I don't go nuts spending loads and loads of money. So the only two other things I picked up are completely garish and hilarious, but I saw them in Home Bargains and they were $1.99 each. So I've got this giant tinsel snowman and this giant tinsel gingerbread man, and I don't know where these are going to go. I just knew I had to have them. And the second I came in with these, Luca started playing with them, so I knew I was onto a winner. And like I said, just like my childhood memories of Christmas is this kind of shit, to be honest. Like just garish, tinsel, gaudy fun. And that's what I'm bringing. So I need to find a home for these. I have no idea where they're going to go currently, but we'll find somewhere good for them. $1.99 each. I just think that's such a steal. Like, yeah, I just think that's so good. Okay, I'm going to move on to Luca's December box now. This is something that I started doing last year for the first time. And we don't do a Christmas Eve box. And we don't do Elf on the Shelf. But the December box was something that I really wanted to do, actually in the name of my mum, who is no longer with us and never met Luca or Johnny. But I just know, like, that's the sort of thing. We didn't really have December boxes growing up. That's more of a new thing, isn't it? But like just treats galore. Like she just spoiled me all the time, sending me care packages when I was at uni, or just like buying my favourite things all the time. And I just know that that's the sort of thing she would have been doing for Luca if she was here. So I've started doing the December box in her name. So last year I wrote Luca a card from her, and I filled it with things, and I explained in the card like why each thing had been picked from her, and that's kind of a tradition that I want to continue. So yeah, that's why I'm doing that, and it's really nice for me as well to kind of be able to do that in my mum's name. So I haven't got the December box here to show you because all the Christmas stuff's still in the attic, but I've got all my bits to fill it with. And it's kind of the classic stuff, like things to do to get in the Christmas spirit. So I've got some festive colouring with this tablecloth, colour your own tablecloth. Pretty much all of this is from Home Bargains, by the way, and Home Bargains had so much stuff for this kind of age, or like just children in general, to be honest, of all ages. Really, really reasonable prices. A lot of things were only 99 pence. And yes, this is like a whole tablecloth, colour your own tablecloth. And then I picked up some giant like washable markers for that, and some Christmas festive stamps. because I think Luca will really enjoy that. It doesn't have many stamps. And then I got these 2 sets of stickers, which they were 49p each, so like 98 pence for the 2. Luca is absolutely sticker obsessed at the moment. I also picked up this decorate your own hanging decorations kit. So this is a dinosaur one. I think they only had 2. They had like a unicorns one or a dinosaur one. So I picked up the dinosaur one, and that'll be lovely to be able to hang those on the tree and like keep them for years to come. I've just noticed this says 5+ on it, but I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just like skill level. Yeah, I mean, Luca's definitely not going to be replicating those, but that's fine. And then I picked up this bath bomb surprise. So it fizzes, and then in the middle is a little squishy toy. It looks like it could be a snowman, a reindeer, or a candy cane, but I just thought that would be something fun for his bath. And then I got this little cuddly elf, and it's got chocolate coins inside as well. It's like a little toy basically, especially as we're not doing elf on the shelf. That's his own little elf. And finally, well, not finally, I've got a couple more bits, but one of the more meaningful things in the box is that I'm picking a decoration each year and explaining like why that decoration's been picked. And obviously through the years, hopefully we'll build up a collection of decorations from my mum. Obviously from me really, but in my mum's name. So last year it was a dog that looked like Teddy, and this year I saw this little stocking with an L on, and this is from Primark, and so I picked up that one as the decoration for Luca's December box. And then I was doing a Temu order, loads of different things, and I added this in. So this is like a little sticker set. I think there's 4 sheets, at least 4 sheets, maybe more. Just like novelty faces that you can decorate. So that's obviously Santa. I think there was a gingerbread man and a reindeer, probably a snowman, all the typical stuff. And I think that was literally like 50 pence, so I added it in. And then the last things for the December box, I've just got some chocolate lollies and a little jelly gingerbread man. So that's everything going into Luca's December box. I'm really, really happy with that. Some crafts, some chocolate goodies, and a little stocking. Yeah, actually I'm gonna stick I'm also gonna stick am I gonna stick this in? Basically we're going to a couple, I don't think I am because I thought it'll get used up. I'm going all around, I'm going about this all the wrong way. So I also picked up this from Home Bargains, which is a little flashy snowman. And I saw this, and the reason I picked this up is because we're going on a couple of light trails. And when we went to one last year, obviously there was a big souvenir stand with all these flashing toys, and loads of kids were wanting them, and I felt really bad, and I felt like it just stuck with me. But obviously they were extortionately priced, so I thought I'd be prepared this year, and we'll take this with us and give this to Luca when we get to the trail. And then he's got a flashy toy, but it didn't cost me 10 quid. So yeah, I'm not going to put that in the December box. I will keep that and give it to him when we get to the light trail. Then the last thing I've got Luca for the start of December is this Dear Santa letter writing pack. This will be the first year that we've wrote to Santa. Luca's kind of been too young before now to write a list, I think, but we actually have something amazing on our estate. If you've seen like my Halloween vlogs in the past, you'll have seen that there's this house that is insane. Like they go all out, and I mean all out, like it's like being on a movie set. And every year at Christmas they do, like they decorate their house like the North Pole, and they have a letters to Santa box, and you can take your child to post that letter to Santa there at the North Pole, and they get a handwritten reply from Santa. And they do it for charity, and they have like a Just Giving page, and they raise money for charity every year, and they raise thousands. So we're going to do that this year. So I bought this to write his letter to Santa, and we'll go and we'll post it in the post box. So yeah, that's everything that I've got Luca ready for the start of December. Okay, the last few bits I have to show you are kind of random things that I've picked up that I just thought were worth sharing, or I just kind of want to share, to be honest. So if you have kids at nursery or at school, I'm guessing you also do gifts at school. I always get Luca's nursery staff like a little something at Christmas. And I saw these both in Home Bargains and I thought they were perfect. So it's a little hot chocolate set, all individual hot chocolates. So there's like an orange one, a cinnamon, mint, caramel, milk chocolate and raspberry. And then 6, so there's 6 of the hot chocolates and then 6 little marshmallow snowmen sticks to like stir into your hot chocolate basically. So I just thought, because 6 is probably about right. There's kind of 4 main people in Luca's nursery class, but then they kind of have some like floating staff who support whichever rooms are needed. So there's definitely enough there for like the 4 key staff, and then if there's a couple of extra like on the day that I give this or whenever they use it. And they were really, I can't remember the price, but I know they were really reasonably priced from Home Bargains. So I'm all sorted with that already. I'm feeling really on the ball this year. I'm not, like I am an organised person, but I'm not normally this organised. The next thing I've got is, it's our niece's first Christmas, and I have been spoilt my whole life by people who are my family and who aren't my family as well. And I kind of want to be that person for my niece. So I've just basically got her a couple of little bits for her first Christmas that I want to send. So I got these little winter socks that have reindeers and Santa Claus on. I thought these were so cute. These were £2.50 from Home Bargains. And then I got this little book that has like, what's they called? Like a sound book, a noisy book. That's the one, a noisy book. Luca loves these so much, and this was £3.99 from Home Bargains. I really wanted my first Christmas bib, but I haven't seen one in any of the shops, so I'll see. I might order one of those from online if I get around to it. And I have ordered a little card that's also in a massive Temu order that I'm waiting on, and it says like baby's first Christmas, and then it has all different boxes for like the parent to fill out. So yeah, I'm gonna post these to her ready for December. And then the last few bits I've got are presents, and actually the first one is my niece's presents. So we obviously have Luca, who's a little boy. Our niece is the only other like niece-nephew that we have, and she's the first like girl. Well, there's only Luca and her, so obviously Luca's a boy, she's a girl. First girl that I've like been able to buy for, so I couldn't resist getting a little girly outfit. And oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this without, like, I want to open it, but I don't want to force it open. Oh no, I think it's going to be resealable. So I saw a really good deal on Next where it was Jojo Mam and Babe clothes, but it was 3 for 2. So I ordered Luca the most gorgeous Christmas jumper you've ever seen. It's going to be his Christmas Day jumper. And then I ordered these 2 things for our niece, but I basically got one of them for free. So it is this gorgeous little dress. Look at that. It's got the lovely what's that called? I can't remember. It's got the little Peter Pan collar, and oh, it's just so cute, and very like autumn winter colours that I think we'll also like. They're very like January February colours as well. I just love that so much, and it's a nice soft cotton. Now obviously Jojo Mam and Babe is not cheap, so this dress alone was £24. And then I got this little matching cardie. Look at this. It's just so cute with a little collar. So this is like the matching print of the dress, and it's so soft. So yeah, I got both of these for her, which I just think is adorable. And yeah, as I said, I just couldn't resist. And the cardigan was actually more than the dress. It was £26. So I basically, because I'm sure Luca's jumper was the most expensive thing, so I got both of these, the cardigan and the dress, essentially for £26, which I think is really good. So yeah, I'm so excited to give them that. And obviously she's at an age where she's only going to be 9 months at Christmas, so she's not going to know her presents. So obviously as she gets older, I'll be getting her presents that'll excite her more than clothes, but I couldn't resist for her first Christmas getting a cute little dress. And then I did get her something for her as well. I got her this book, which is a sound book again, and it's a really cute animal one, and it's got like the different animal sounds, and I know Luca is going to be obsessed with this if it gets opened in front of him. But yeah, I got this from Aldi, which was crazy reasonably priced. I think it was like maybe £2.99, but the price on the back of it is £12, which I don't know where these prices come from, to be honest. I don't know who would pay £12 for a book, but yeah, I just thought this was like super cute. So that's our niece's Christmas present all sorted. And the last two things I wanted to show you were Temu finds, and I just happened to see them, and I was like, well, I saw one and I was like, I have to get this for a particular person, and then it's for two sisters basically, who I kind of feel like I want to get them the same thing, even though one's 12, one's going to be 16 in January, so currently 15. But I just kind of feel like it's nice to get them the same thing. I don't know why. So I saw this on Temu, and it is a little makeup bag, but it's a themed makeup bag, and it says, "I'm not dramatic, I'm theatrical," and it's got like all the different characters from stage shows on it. And this is for my bridesmaid Freya, who is Johnny's cousin. She is 15, and she is really obsessed with musical theatre. She is involved in a lot of musical theatre. I just thought that was absolutely perfect for her. And then for her sister, I picked up the same makeup bag, but with the Wizard of Oz and an inspirational quote, because I know she's really into her inspirational quotes. So it says, "Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you think, more beautiful than you imagine, and more loved than you know." So I'm going to pick up some more bits to pop in there. Some probably like maybe a little makeup brush or sponges or something, some little chocolates, just a few more bits to pop in there. But that's kind of all the like people outside of family that are done. So I just need to buy for like our parents and grandparents really, and then I've bought Johnny's main present, which I'm really excited about. I feel like I've done really well this year, and I know I'm going to get my dad, I'm going to get him a tablet, because he doesn't have a computer or anything, and he always has to bring things like his meter readings and stuff to us to put in, and I know it frustrates him, and he'd quite like to be able to do that stuff on his own. So I thought if I set him up with a tablet with like a direct link to his, you know, British Gas account, he's not with British Gas, but his like energy account and stuff like that, just give him a little bit more independence. I know he could do it on his phone, but you know, I just think he'd find a tablet a bit more easy to use. So that's what I'm going to get my dad, and he's also requested one photo from the wedding. Funnily enough, it's not a photo with me in it or him in it. It's a photo of Luca. I'll pop it up on the screen for you. That's all he's requested as his Christmas present. But I'd already decided on the tablet. And I think I'm also going to give him maybe another picture that has all of us in, like his daughter's wedding, like his daughter was in. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do for my dad. And then for Johnny's parents, I have no idea what we're going to get his dad. But his mum, I'm going to get a voucher to get her nails done, because I love to get my nails done. I'm getting them done tomorrow actually, but I've currently got this like lovely, oh you can't see, like burgundy flower print detail. Tomorrow I'm getting autumnal hearts, and she's commented quite a few times, and they go away every January for 3 weeks for a lovely winter sun holiday. So I'm going to get her a voucher and book her an appointment, because the appointments come out like a whole month before. So at the start of December, the appointments will come out for January, and she'll need her appointment in January. So I'm going to sort that for her, because I thought it would be nice for her to get some gel nails for her holiday. And then, yeah, I just kind of need to get Johnny a couple more bits. Luca, as I said, I've gone like way beyond what I intended to do for him, and I'm going to do a whole separate video on that. So that's everything from this haul. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I really enjoyed filming it and getting in the festive spirit, and I'll see you soon for something else festive. Bye.